I dislike saving throws. They are overly restrictive and too static. If a dragon makes a fire breath 5 times, each of those times its targets have to make a dexterity saving throw. And that frustrates me. Would a wizard use dexterity to avoid fire breath? I think not. They would teleport, make a stone wall, make a force field, extinguish the fire with a fire spell, and none of these options are dexterity. But the game is like, make a dex save, you make a dex save, you make a dex save, you make a dex save. Let's do more than dex saves. Let's be dynamic. Let's ask ourselves, what would our characters do? And I also dislike how the games assume that every character is the saving throw before a bad thing can happen. And that's not appropriate because personally, very subjective, I don't think that living things come built in with like protection against mind altering effects like charm person, suggestion, and those things. So I think that sometimes that stuff should just be allowed to happen. No saving throw. Just if you put yourself in that space without the proper protections equipped, you deserve to be mind controlled and whatever else. You know, you should have prepared before encountering those monsters. And this is why I like Legend of Myths by Senegal, because it's a game, one, highly customizable, two, its consequence and mitigation system does all of this for me, where it answers what would your character do. So the dragon is breathing fire onto you, dealing burnt 4. What would your character do? Well, my wizard sculpts earth, so he has 2 tags that allow him to do that. Roll some dice, add +2. If I succeed, I will reduce the incoming burnt 4 by 2. And that's great, because again, it's not just a default dexterity save, it's customized to who my character is. If the dragon attempts to burn my party members, they're probably going to have a different approach to me, and that's going to be illustrated through the tags that they use. And that is much more evocative. This game has monsters where if a monster touches your forehead, it steals your soul. So you're not just, oh, I make a saving throw to prevent my soul from being stolen. It's no, do not let that creature touch your forehead. And that is much more evocative.